this is not a party lines argument. We have Republicans wanting this tax credit back, and we have Democrats. Very obviously, Governor McCrory and Lieutenant Governor Dan Forest both came out and said that they were in favor of historic preservation tax credits. A lot of people believe that without the state tax credit, these historic buildings will just crumble and end up being lost forever. They fail to recognize that the federal government's program is still intact and will still operate. So instead of taxpayers receiving 40 cents on the dollar for everything they invest, they're only going to receive 20 cents on the dollar. Not a bad deal, since I didn't get anything when I update my house. So a lot of people are saying that this will stop and it will hurt North Carolina towns. But in my mind, I see the federal government still doing it, and we survived a long time without it before, and we're trying to clean up our tax code. This is not a state issue.
It's interesting that you say that this should essentially stay dead and buried, and we should not be reviving it. But you also write some interesting things about the fact that local governments, for example, might want to take a look at this issue. Tell us what your view is of that, because you're not endorsing a tax credit program, but you do say this is worth a discussion.
Well, it's a perfect thing, Donna. So if we're in downtown Fayetteville and there's a building and the facade is falling off into the street and hurting pedestrians that are in downtown Fayetteville, say shopping, that town has a responsibility to fix that building because it's endangering the public, it's causing problems. But this town of Fayetteville are the ones that are suffering. So shouldn't the town of Fayetteville be the ones to pay for that upkeep?